Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, just bringing you a video on how good the Nexus 10 screen is. Well, the reason I wanted to do this video is because, on a couple of reviews for the Nexus 10, so like the gaming review as well as the review or the comparison between the Note 10.1 and the Nexus 10, a lot of people were like, I think you were kind of biased towards the Nexus 10 and everything like that, and a lot of people called it into question. So I just wanted to clarify. Honestly, it's not that the Nexus 10 isn't as amazing as I make it sound, is that my camcorder that I've been recording every single video with is not really honestly good enough to record the Nexus 10 screen. It really hasn't captured what I'm seeing. And I've never called this into question. And you have to think about that. I've done the new iPad with the Retina display and everything like that, and all that kind of stuff. So we've done the everything in terms of screen quality with other devices, and it's been able to capture it pretty dead on. However, when it comes to the Note 10.1, it just has not been able to. The screen quality has really been that good that like when I'm looking at it on the camcorder and when I'm looking at the video, I'm like, that is not what I saw, like live in person. That is not what I saw. So because we've gotten a little bit of increase in funds, not too much, but a little bit of increase in funds, I decided to just that's going to be the next purchase for the channel, and I'm going to have to get a better camcorder, simply to make this experience better for you guys. So like right now the camcorder I have is 1080p and 60i. I'm going to get a 60p one, and also with the better color processor, so it's better able to detect, especially in the low lightings that we do it in. As much light as I try to put on, there's always colors aren't as vibrant as I feel they could be and they should be. It's really going to be a better experience for the channel. So I just wanted to point out that that's how good the Nexus 10 is. It's making me buy a new recording device to better capture it. And the reason I'm doing this too is because of the fact that, if this is just the first tablet with this good of a screen quality, and the first tablet out of like Samsung's camp, and I'm sure plenty of others that are going to have this kind of quality, then I mean, it's only going to get better, and the camcorders need to be better for that reason then. So, I'm going to spend a good amount of money, and hopefully that'll improve the quality of the new videos you see. So if you notice a change in about like a week or so, then it's probably because you're seeing it on the new camcorder. And I'm even thinking about doing another gaming review just to show the difference, because the gaming review I did notice did look laggy, whereas the new one will I don't feel should look as laggy, obviously, because it's going to be a way better quality. So you can better see what I saw when recording these videos, and I also, it'll have a better mic too. So a lot of comparisons, like it is clear as day when you play two devices side by side, which sound is better. However, when I hear back in the videos, and because I hear you guys tell me like, oh, what are you talking about? This one sounded, clear, or this one sounded clear, and yeah, like I don't know. I look back at the video, I'm like, wow, I can see why they think that. But in actual live, being there live, there's no comparison. Like, and I'll ask several people, like, before I do, especially when it comes to sound, when it comes to video, when it comes to look and feel. I told you guys this before, I don't only do it myself. I make sure to ask a lot of people so that I am not being biased. So that, I really try. I'm like, okay, you guys play this and everything like that. And I ask, iOS fans, I ask Windows fans, I ask every kind of fan, for fan that I know, and I purposely do that so that it tries to not be as biased. And so I always do that, and I want you guys to know that too, because I know I get a lot of comments like, "Oh man, you're so biased on this review. Oh dude, you're such like, of course going to be biased because it's an Android guy bias." I mean, I did start off doing only Android products, but you guys have seen that, I've done like the Windows products. I'm trying to expand that and everything like that to have everything. But, I will always be Android at heart, of course, but I try to ask other people so that it's not just my view because my view is skewed, of course. I love Android products more because I feel they are better, but I don't want that to skew everything. So I personally ask other people to make sure that what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing or what I'm feeling is a better quality. So I always do that. So I really want you guys to know that like I really try to ask all my friends that and even friends of friends, because like sometimes like a family member that like my friend will be an Android user, but his sister will be an iOS user, and she's all about iOS and everything like that. So I was like, oh yeah, can you fill this out? Like, okay, well, which one's better, and which one do you think is this? So I'll always ask different people's opinion before I give the full review, and that's why my full review isn't like in gadgets and phone arenas and all these other people that review, Verge, all these other people that play with the device for like a day or two and just get the review up right away. They're just doing it for the views. I really want it to so that when you know that I give a review, that it is, full on, that it has been used for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and that this is the right purchase based on this review. So that's what I strive to do, and I've gotten that feedback from a lot of people, and I'm really glad I could help, and that's the whole purpose of this channel, obviously, is to help. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoy. Make sure to check out the new Q&A on Android 2.0 that we have going on. It's a really good thing for all of you guys that have questions for me. I'm answering them now in the Q&A session, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, guys, hope you like all the new stuff, and hope you like the new camcorder that you'll see filming shortly. All right, this has been RCKY, the Android Guy.